Welcome back. We're in conversation with Akash Gupta, the CEO and co-founder of Zypp Electric, Randheer Singh of Niti Aayog, Jashmeet Khurana of the World Economic Forum, and GR Arun Kumar, the Chief Financial Officer at Ola. Arun Kumar, at the same time, I'd like to ask you, the EV startups that we have in the country, they're yet to break even. Tell us about the manufacturing cost per vehicle. What is the kind of loss that you're facing per vehicle at the moment?
Yeah, I think, Parikshit, these are not numbers one would discuss on TV, if at all, right? But if I had to give a general flavor of what it is that will drive scale and economy, it's like a path that we have chosen. We've set up the Future Factory at Tamil Nadu, and we are manufacturing to scale. So when you do scale level manufacturing with the right level of automation, especially on areas like the battery line and the paint shop, and you do a lot of components in-house like we do, the motor or the MCU, then you start seeing a lot of cost synergies out there. So the manufacturing expenses per vehicle, I would say, will be soon very, very comparable to any other ICE player in the automobile industry with the kind of scale and the backward integration and the technology and the lines that we've invested in. So that be out of the way. The focus would completely be on value engineering and designing efficient two-wheeler or four-wheeler platforms that can deliver. For example, the work we are doing on software today for the two-wheeler is going to be similar, or this work extends into the four-wheeler. So it's like spending more in advance for a future economic model. So it's a very integrated way of running a business that I would say would lead to the profitability model. And obviously, when there is a startup in the first few quarters or first year, or for some companies, unfortunately, the first few years, they might take to achieve profitability. But the bottom line for us is, I think we would be profitable very, very soon.
Okay. By when do you expect to break even? When do you expect to become profitable? In how many months? Within a year? Or what would be the timeline, Arun?
I don't think it would be appropriate to comment on specific timelines here, but I would say it's imminent is what we should look at. Because more important than the numbers is what is the strategy that you're putting in place. And it's all of what I mentioned to you, which is
right.
Scale, engineering, and technology.
Right. Let me get in Akash once again. Akash, what about Zypp Electric? This is a question that we've asked other startups as well in the EV space. It's going to take some time for them to break even. What about you?
It's about business models, Parikshit, and I think we have spent a lot of time over the last 5 years. You would be happy to hear that for the last 6 months, Zypp Electric as a business is profitable, right? So we've been running a business very cautiously. We are EBITDA profitable. We focused our energies into some key markets, and hence that has emerged out well. And now our idea is, but then again, while we are profitable, the goalpost is for us to capture the country, right? We've captured 2 markets. We want to capture at least 15 to 20 cities over the next 2 years. And that obviously will need more capital. So we'll keep investing more and more. We want to expand. It's just 10,000. It has to be 100,000. It has to be millions of units that we deploy and electrify last mile for masses, including delivery and commute. And that's the vision that we see. So yeah, till the time it's not mission zero emission, we would continue to invest.
All right. Just to bring my last set of questions to you. There are a lot of thoughts within the government as to focusing subsidies on commercial vehicles. There is a feeling that three-wheelers have already reached an inflection point. Two-wheelers may not need it. Would it be the right approach to focus, if we continue with the subsidies, focus only on commercial vehicles, buses, public transport in the next phase?
I think what we're seeing in the market today is, of course, like everyone has mentioned, that the penetrations are increasing and we need to keep up the momentum. What you would see in Delhi, for example, is that the penetrations went up to around 15% and they have stagnated, right? So we need to keep pushing forward. We can't, let our foot off the accelerator. In terms of subsidies for other segments, including private vehicles, if that is the question, I think that's a call for the government to make. But in our report, as part of our Moving India initiative, what we've said is that the deliveries, e-commerce, and this is where it makes a lot of sense to do electric today. And we need to get financing to driver cum owners for this to really scale up. And some of the fleets which are operating now, they need continuous capital. Private equity, of course, has been unlocked, and a lot of deals keep happening on the private equity side, but banks are still not lending, especially to fleets. And that market still needs to be de-risked. And a part of de-risking is the upfront cost, which needs to be supported by incentives. But other elements to it include, banks not measuring fleets in the same yardstick as they do, private vehicles or ICE vehicles. So that's a shift that we are asking for as part of this report that we have published, where fleets need to be prioritized and they need to be de-risked. Data which is now available for all sorts of parameters within a vehicle as well as within a fleet, that needs to be leveraged for financing to flow in, and for real picture to emerge. And the main part or the crux of it is that there is a new technology which has come in, which is the battery. We don't know the resale cost of it. We don't know, a lot of things are still unknown. And that all still needs to be de-risked for, both consumers to get more confident with EVs, as well as for banks and, financial institutions to get more comfortable with EVs. And we've presented in this report that we've published several solutions on how we can do that. And data and, using data in a way which, maintains privacy is a key component of that.
Okay, thank you very much, Jashmeet, for joining us. GR Arun Kumar, Randheer Singh, Akash Gupta for joining us here on Newscentre, giving us your sense on the electric vehicle roadmap and whether it can continue without subsidies. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of Newscentre. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.